Today, around 3 in the morning, India started sending drones into Pakistan. There are 2 or 3 types of drones. One is for reconnaissance, which comes for spying, and this is an American drone that also carries weapons and can drop bombs where deemed necessary. There is a type called a kamikaze drone, which is a suicide drone. It is generally considered low technology. Iran and Russia have developed these, and I think there were 13 of these. We said that 13 drones were quite a lot. The Indians claimed they sent 150. We have shot down about 25, 5 of which were American, 13 Israeli, and around 25 kamikaze drones, which might have been made by India itself or acquired from Iran or Russia. They have borrowed and copied technology. Now, the question arises, and you know that within Pakistan there exists a certain ignorant group with limited intellect that believes they know everything. Even though they are unaware of anything, they don't even know about the basics, yet they have been given a so-called awareness that they know everything. So they are questioning how these drones manage to get inside. Now, the issue is to explain to these imitators that such drones, especially those sent for espionage, even if they get destroyed, serve a purpose. For instance, where you have positioned your missile batteries, you launch a missile from there. Obviously, there isn't just one missile in a battery, right? There are 8, 16, or 32. There are numerous missiles. You launched one and it was shot down. Now that location has been identified. Now the enemy who is monitoring from behind will say, "Oh, what is this? Isn't it? What happened in Lahore this morning?" The drone that came to Lahore around 3 in the morning was shot down with a missile, and immediately after, it was realized that we had been located and locked on. So there was a Russian emergency, right? They ran an emergency from there because if they launched a missile, all our operations would be disrupted. So the other point is, why would you use a missile worth 16 million on a kamikaze drone that costs 5 to 600,000, at most 7 to 800,000? Anti-aircraft is old technology. It should target the drone and intercept its signal, right? The signal operators are still working on it. I will cover this in another blog where I will provide you with details. I'm not explaining it here. Either try to bring it down or jam it with the signal operators. Otherwise, use the traditional anti-aircraft gun. When we did NCC, National Cadet course, in our childhood, we were shown such things because the National Cadet Corps generally assists in the defense of the city alongside the army. These were also deployed at various locations. So anyway, the issue now is that the person in the driver's seat knows which gear to drive the car in, right? They know. So either you rely on them or, okay, if you can't tolerate it, then drive it yourself even though you don't know how to drive. You're relying on them and causing chaos inside the car, inside the house. Yesterday, when we asked where India's S-400 is, they concocted a story saying that hundreds of missiles came from Pakistan and the S-400 shot them all down. Right? Okay. So in response, we launched these drones. Although there was no such thing, Pakistan did not launch any such system or fire any such missiles. It was clarified by Pakistan that the action was unilateral from their side. They claimed to have sent 150 drones, whereas according to all our radars and systems, around 25 drones came, which we shot down. I mentioned that feeder, 13 Russian, 5 American, and 13 Israeli, and the remaining 52 Russian kamikaze. This is the figure I have provided for all the drones they have shot down, and we have taken them down. So at this time, those responsible for dealing with drones, because they can't bring in aircraft, the aircraft have been destroyed. The Rafale was destroyed, the MiG-29 was destroyed, the Sukhoi 30 was destroyed, all their aircraft have been taken down. I mean, will they send Abhinandan with a MiG-21? They will make a barbecue, won't they? The JF Thunder, sir, is just sitting there, so they will make a barbecue out of it, right? It's a flying Shroud. Even in the Air Force, it's referred to as a flying shroud. Now, it has no air superiority. There's no competition for it in the air. So what will it do? It will only shoot down drones. It has shot down drones, right? We have brought down the drones according to our own will. Look, the drone has reached Chakwal. It has reached Pindi. Over Lahore, at least 4 or 5 have been brought down. After that, sir, it has reached Bahawalpur and Malir in Karachi. Faizullah Bai, who is a journalist there, wrote a remarkable line. He said, applaud that corrupt officer of the Malir Development Authority who had permitted an additional floor on a building, and it was from that additional floor that India's drone was destroyed. Isn't that right? That means the wrong actions we have taken are also working in our favor. This is the help of Allah, isn't it? Anyway, these drones have come inside. I spoke to a couple of places and they said that under a strategy, they were allowed to come inside. And it was also decided that once they come in, they should be jammed. All right. When you catch them, for a while, they must be running, right? So they might run back to India. Isn't that right? If in that situation we have half jammed it and it goes back to its home, then they will also get our footsteps, right? So when we have to do it, we should make sure it falls within Pakistan. The people of Karachi had a complaint, and so did the people of Lahore, that the Rafales you have shot down, brother. You have shot down Rafales and are acknowledging it. 3 Rafales have been acknowledged. All right, so the Rafales we have shot down, we couldn't collect their debris. The scrap market in Lahore, Bilalganj, and similarly the scrap dealers in Karachi had a complaint about the scrap market. So, brother, we have arranged drones for you. Now, the scrap from the drones, please collect it. And any young person in that area, give them permission and collect it from them. Anyway, this is the current situation. Criticizing our institutions, our army, and our military at such a time is extremely absurd, inappropriate, and lowly. That's all for now. We will meet again in the next blog. May Allah, the Almighty, grant you ease and the ability to distribute ease among the creation of God.